Hello Tube, it's Mezcal here. I want to use the casting machine and I need a burnout furnace. So I'm just warming up the Hebel there because it's been wet, had a few days of rain. Just got a gentle flame in there. I've never used this burner before. This was donated to me by John for the cause, and it's a bit of a rough job, but it does the trick. Like, you know, just a few fittings, bits of taps and hose and stuff, and there you have it. No regulator or anything, so it goes full tilt. It can blow out pretty easily, I've been told. I'm just going to ramp up the temperature until I get a bit of a dull glow in there, and then I'll turn up the gas. So what I want to cast today is a little ring that I printed on the 3D printer, and using the techniques shown to me by Electro on the video that I called Fine Casting 101 with Electro 1622. Check that out if you want to know what's the methods going on here. It's a lost wax process, used a lot in dentistry. Here's the mould, and I did put a little piece on the side there as a crystallization point so that it crystallizes from this end down rather than the other way around, because if it crystallizes from hang on, the burner's changed sounds. There's a strange different noise coming out. I think the flame's moved up the tube. Yes, the flame has moved up the tube. That looks pretty good. I'm just going to let that cool down and fire it up again when I'm ready, because I've got to wait half an hour after putting the investment over the top of the mould, and then we put it in there for half an hour in the burnout, and while it's burning the wax and resin out in there, we warm up the casting machine and basically get ready to transfer a hot flask straight into the casting machine with the silver ready molten, and then we just basically pour straight up. Just cleaning up any wax that's stuck in like lumps. By the way, there's the ones that were cast on the 101 fine casting video, and I've just been working on them to get them to a finished state. I think this one's a little bit too small. I'd like to use flexible walled thing to mix it up in, because that way I don't have any corners. This is a phosphate bonded investment powder. It's used in the dental industry. Controlling the expansion, the contraction of this can be adjusted by using colloidal silica. I don't have any of that, and I'm not going to worry about that for the meantime. What am I doing? Amateur. 15 mils of water. I've got a 5 mil syringe here. 2, 3. This isn't a very good container for mixing. I'll line out all the bugs as I go though. Focus doesn't know what to do, does it? I'm going to use a cheap one of these to vibrate the bubbles out. Seemed to work well. Alright, now I've got to try and pour that into here. And that'd shit you, I haven't been quick enough, it's going off. I've got stuff stuck in the top of the mould. This is going to be an epic fail, I think. Try again. So that would have to be the worst case scenario. It ended up being poured into pores. There's a lump of crap caught at the top. The tissue paper started balling in and following the movement of the plaster as it went in. So I don't know, it's probably full of weird cavities, but we'll just see what comes out. It's getting quite hot now. This will go for half an hour. And then I can throw it in the furnace, but I keep getting rain, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull this off today, but we'll persevere. Okay, so now I should be able to twist that off of there and expose a nice cone. Yeah, that looks good. And then we'll put this in the furnace and burn it for half an hour. And hopefully that 3D printer resin will burn off like the wax does. Otherwise, I'll need different resin. That! What a beast! Well, that was an exciting interruption. Those things look like such fat planes, it's ridiculous. Tighten that up. Okay, take two. Okay, we've got the flask burning in the thingamajig. 4.0 preheat. We'll get it up to 400-ish, and then we'll flick it onto full just before I pull out the flask and bring it in. Okay, so that'll be what I'm melting. Spoons and leftover bits of sterling. Put a little pinch of borax in there too, just to help it melt. These thermocouples don't read well in the low range. It's glowing pretty hot in there and it's showing 225. So my crucible's ready to go in, and that's been burning in there for a while. It doesn't actually look like it's hot enough to me. I might move it back. Just tweak the gas up a little bit on the bottle end. There's no regulator on this, so you get a lot of sort of pressure differential changes with the expansion of the hose. But coming up to a nice glow now. I'll let that burn like that for a while now, and get everything ready on the casting machine end, ready to receive that flask that's red hot in there, and then we're good to go. I'm not going to be able to record what happens when I pull that out if I want to video the casting end, so I'm basically just going to turn it off at that valve there and pull it out and walk straight up to the machine that'll be silver already molten. Okay, we're going in with the crucible, we're going on to full heat. She's in. She's warming up. Sizzling, sizzling. Borax is floating out. .440. What am I set to? Set to 920-ish. Is it? No? Yes? Maybe 950. Oh, sorry. Okay, we're starting to melt in there. First pour. Alright, here we go. Bit strange, I'm not seeing the correct temperature there. Shut the lid. Definitely got a melt going on. I'm on all. It's showing 450. I don't know what's going on there, but it looked like everything was melting. Let's go pumper. $60 centimeters, no, 50 centimeters mercury, 5 bar, nearly 5 bar. 465 on the thermo. Fuck it. I wonder what happened then. Why the thermocouple's not showing. Still glowing like mad in there. I don't know if that's just residual heat or what. But in any case, I've had silver come through the bottom of the thing, so I don't know if it lost it all or we got a cast or what. So, big mess. And yeah, bit of a fail, but we knew that. I think it might have all poured through. Doesn't look like there's any left in the crucible. Man, it stays hot for ages. Oh Christ, it's filled that whole void. What a mess. That stuff there looks suspiciously like asbestos. Now I'm getting thermocouple issues. I noticed I've got crimp looking twist wires there. It's not reading the right temperature. I can get about a 600 degree read on the non-contact thermometer gun with a dull glow. It's not on now, but with a dull glow, and all I'm getting is temperature range like that. So this pour happened about 30 minutes ago. Maybe 20 minutes ago. There's the top of the silver. It didn't bust through this time, so hopefully we've got a nice mould. Tap it out and see what we got. That's not good. That's broken off already. You can see the bottom of the ring. I don't want to destroy it. Check it out. That's really good. Look at that. This is where a little sandblaster would be handy. I might just gently tap on it and that'll break it up. Okay, well there's a bit of porosity down there. But I got a cast, and that's the main thing. Looks like I needed to have burned it out a little bit longer. But in any case, I got something. Thanks for watching.